Hey Mustafa, where's the top 10 list? I've taken a little bit of a break from uploading and stuff, for personal reasons, but they'll be back. Hoping to get back into things with today's stream, which I think this is the first stream I've done in almost 3 years. Is the tourney today? Yeah, the tourney is in less than a minute. Yeah, I do take breaks very often, due to, health. Most of the time it's due to health reasons. So today I am playing Dragapult Dusknoir. It's just the same list I played to NAIC, except I changed out Bravery Charm for Luxurious Cape, which was a card that I was deciding about going into that tournament, so just trying that one card swapped today. Tournament should be starting any minute now. Yeah, it's 32 content creators. So here in, and I retweeted the list of content creators that are in it on my Twitter. Round 1, I will be going up against Lady Dunsparce, and they are playing a Baxcalibur deck with Iono PAL in it and Greninja EX. Let's go ahead and add them. Good luck, have fun. And I do not want to go first. I don't think I've played... Okay, I played one game. I played one single game with this deck list last night. I haven't played with this deck other than that since NAIC. So the tournament timer is 35 minutes, so I think these are just... Yeah, these are just best of ones for now. Then top cut will be best of 3. This hand's not bad. We could probably attach... We could consider attaching active in case of a TM Evo. But I only play one TM Evo. So I'll probably end up just attaching to the bench. Hey, Big Matt. Yeah, this is a tournament, and I have the tournament link in the description, so you can see, like, everybody who's competing, all the deck lists and everything like that. So you should be able to click on that link in the description and see all that information if you'd like. Okay, so they're playing a Rare Candy deck, so I actually have to go for Budew here, so I will be attaching to the active Shaymin. And I don't want to get rid of... I don't want to research this hand away, so it will be an Iono. Unfortunate that we're attaching to Shaymin, but this is the safest way to play it. Okay, then we'll go ahead and get Dreepy Dusk, I think. And then I could play Artazon and get another Budew. Because if I get another Budew, I think I'm going to need another Budew next turn. Yeah, I'm going to have to do 2 turns of Itchy Pollen here, I think. It was either that or get a TM Evo this turn, which was not in the cards. So we'll go ahead and do this. And play down Artazon, use Artazon. And like I said, it's going to have to be for that Budew. We'll do a little prize checking here. Crystals in the deck. Dusknoir, Dusclops. The whole Noir line is there. I prize... Oh! Alrighty. I prized 3 Drakloak. I prized 3 Drakloak. The person who put this tournament together's name is Josh. I tagged them in a tweet that I just put out today. Thanks, Matt. Yeah, I've had an okay time during my break. I tend to take off a good bit of the summer, almost as if I'm a teacher. But like I had said earlier during the stream that this break was much more of a necessary one for health reasons, more so than a more so than just like a leisurely vacation. So I've been trying to just relax, you know, not think too hard about things, not pressure myself to be productive during this time. So the opponent goes Arven, TM Evo, and Secret Box. Okay, so they're going to go TM Evo here, which means we didn't necessarily need that second Budew, which is certainly awkward. So TM Evo up into Frog and Bax. This is good, though, because now I can Itchy Pollen this and put it to 200, and then a Phantom Dive can actually KO. So I think I'm going to have to Evo this turn. I'm sorry, I'm not going to have to Evo this turn. I have to Itchy Pollen this turn. I have to evolve into a Drakloak, which I only have 1 of. So we're going to go Arven for Ultra Ball and Evo. I think I'm just going to throw away the Evo. I could also potentially throw away the Lux Cape. I don't think I'm going to use that in this matchup. Yeah, with triple Drakloak prized, I think the Evo has just got to go. Evo has got to go. I do play 1 candy, which could make up for the triple prize Drakloak. But typically that candy is being used for a Dusknoir. Okay, neither of these cards are good. I guess Buddy Poffin is better, though. I'm not expecting my opponent to necessarily leave damage on my board for me to move with Monkey. And I really need to hope that this Drakloak does not get, like, boss KO'd. The Shaymin is protecting it from Greninja EX, so that's good. Okay, my opponent does not play any Gust, so that's fantastic to see. I just checked out their deck list. So the ideal turn, next turn for me, is to knock out active and also to Dusknoir their Baxcalibur and knock that out. Hey, Patrick, man. What's up, brother? Hey, Justin. All right, we got the homies showing up. What's up, bros? I'm playing against Lady Dunsparce here, piloting Chien PAL, Baxcalibur, Greninja EX. And I've prized 3 Drakloak for anybody tuning in right now. 3 Drakloak in the prizes. But that's okay because it turns out my opponent's not playing any boss's orders. Oh, okay. Another Technical Machine Evo. So they're going to have... What are they going to do with that? Do they play 2 Arctobax? Let me check. They only play 1 Arctobax. Only 1 Arctobax. Okay, so they're up to Baxcalibur Greninja. That is fine. They probably play a lot of Rare Candies. They only play 2 Rare Candies. Okay. This is... I mean, I'm not in a great spot just because of my hand, but there are plays that could happen. I really need a draw supporter here off the Drakloak. That's not a draw supporter. Okay, Energy Search. And I had benched that Budew because I was expecting them to just go knock out Budew, which I thought was the best play to just pressure me. But they didn't, and now I'm stuck with an extra Budew on my board. I would really, really prefer that second Budew be a Duskull. But it's also not time to pop this Dusclops, so I can't do that to make room. Excuse me. So I think the plan will be once it's time for me to pop the Dusclops or Dusknoir, then I just immediately replace that with a Duskull. Or if they take a knockout here, they could just go for a Shinobi Blade, search their deck for a card. Okay, they clear a Budew for me. Thank you, Lady Dunsparce, for clearing that Budew. That opens up a spot for Duskull. It opens up a possible Fezandipiti. Night Stretcher does nothing for me. In case of Fezandipiti, I think I have to not get the Duskull. I need to go Recon first. Does Arven get me where I'm trying to go? Arven does not let me knock out their Baxcalibur. Counter Catcher. Does Counter Catcher do something for me? Not exactly. Okay. Has to be Arven. Okay, so the problem is that I can get Dragapult or Dusknoir, but not both. And then if this Dragapult gets O-code, then the game is just over. I can Ultra Ball here, though, for Fez if I want. Or I can Artazon for Duskull, Itchy Pollen again. Let me see if they're playing Iono. This is the benefit of an online tournament. They're playing 0 Iono. Okay, they're also playing 0 Boss. I could take advantage of this. So what we're going to do is Artazon for another Duskull. Oh, Fezandipiti is also prized. Wonderful, wonderful. But I do have another Dusclops in there. Okay. And I can also get an energy down onto Dreepy. And then we Itchy Pollen one more time. I'm going very behind on prize cards, but at least I'm not just feeding them a Dragapult. If I can pop a Dusknoir and a Dusclops, then I can... Oh god, no, that'll put me down to 2 prizes. And then I just Shinobi Blade twice for the game. Okay. This is the turn where things need to happen. I believe, right? So... maybe I just knock out the Baxcalibur and I save the other one for the Greninja. Yeah, okay. I mean, Hawlucha would let me knock out a Fridge. That's not amazing. It's something. Okay, Recon. 3 Drakloak prize is just something else. Okay, there's a Dusclops. That is not Dusknoir. We still need... we need Dragapult, so it can't be Dusknoir here. Then I could Hawlucha to knock out this, hold the Dusclops. Bench this. So I take 2 prizes. They probably one-shot me with another Chi and Pal, go down to 2. I'm at 4. And then I need Candy Draga. I could take 4 prizes this turn if I wanted to, because I know Fez and Drakloak are in there. 5, 1. Okay. I think I'm actually going to do this. I want to take 4 prizes this turn. Of course, this means that I cannot pop the last Dusknoir if they do knock out this Dragapult here. One, 2. I didn't need to play down the Hawlucha, right? No, I did not need to play down the Hawlucha. And then we'll put the rest here. Yeah, the Hawlucha was a misplay. I didn't need that. We're looking for Fez. Okay, we got a Fez. That's good. One of my Dreepies is being held out for a Candy Dragapult. There's Regigigas. Okay. So I need Candy, Dragapult, and I likely need to Iono my opponent as well to be realistic about this. I don't think my Hawlucha misplay actually is going to affect me, but it was certainly a mistake. Okay, my opponent is searching out cards that I don't know what they do. What does Lycia's Appeal even do? Lycia's Appeal, switch one of your opponent's benched basic Pokemon to the active spot. Okay, hang on. They do play boss's orders. It's just called Lycia's Appeal. And now I really need that Iono. And a Candy. And a Dragapult. Ah, I don't need Sparkling Crystal. Okay. We'll start with Fez. Let's go. That's crazy. Okay. So we got that. That's actually nuts. I don't necessarily need energy or the crystal. We'll put crystal. Evolve this. And then just making sure my cards work the way I think they do. Okay. And now we will Iono. Gosh, I'm taking so long to make plays here. I think it's because I'm talking out all my plays. I haven't done this for a while. Okay, the Dusknoir that doesn't matter anymore, right? And then swing. $90 on that. Oh, the Hawlucha could matter. This could come down to needing a spot for Monkey that I don't have. Oh, man. 60. Yeah, we'll just put it all active. All right, let's see if they have Lycia's Appeal for game. I should have Night Stretchered attached to the Drakloak. I should have absolutely done that. Ah, yeah, if I didn't bench that Hawlucha. Oh, no, wait. But the benching that Hawlucha meant I was able to put damage onto the Greninja. Okay, so I haven't played a boss yet. I'm due for a boss. Counter Catcher doesn't work. We'll start with Recon. Hey, okay. That was... that was nuts. Alright, GG. That was absurd. That was utterly absurd. They had Lycia in the hand as well. Yeah, because they went Shinobi Blade, right? 170 search for a card. So if I didn't get boss, I had to play Iono that turn. Why Lycia over boss? I guess for the confusion. I think people were also excuse me, encouraged to play like fun cards or cool cards in this tournament. And I'm just the I'm the wet noodle playing the same deck I played at NAIC. I did change one card, but arguably the change is not to make it more fun or unique. It was just the card that I was deciding between already. 14 out of 15 matches complete. Okay. Oh, there is a wide spread of decks. Let me show here for a second. Let me see if I remember how to do streaming things. Window capture. Okay, yeah, there is a there's a wide variety of decks. Out of 32 people. It's not really meta decks. Which is kind of crazy. LDF one of the Dengos. He's not Dango done. And he's not straight Dango. Now let's see what LDF is playing. I mean, it's LDF. He probably went with the fun. No, wait. No, he didn't. He's playing Enzorark, which is arguably not very fun if you're playing Gardevoir. Is anybody playing Gardevoir? One person's playing Gardevoir, Cyrus. One person's playing Dragapult Dusknoir, and it's me. Who's the frickin' Shinasty is playing Iron Thorns Crustle. Okay, okay. Two Toads. Raging Bolt is the most popular. Okay. My leg's falling asleep. I'm gonna walk for a second. My leg's probably falling asleep because I sit on it in my chair. I need to not do that. Okay, 15 matches completed. Should be starting soon then. I've still got the NAIC 50 sleeved up. This has been my shuffle deck for the past month. Because you guys are real good high def shuffle. Oh yeah. Hopefully they start it and not just let the timer run out. Oh, there we go. All right. We're against one of the Pokemon, the new Pokemon ambassadors, Pokeyemi. And Pokeyemi is playing Joltik Box. Anything cute about it? Not that I see. Okay. Good, good. Gonna switch to that. So we lose the coin flip going first. Since, of course, both of us want to go second. This is a fine start, although Fezandipiti is in the active. That's not necessarily bad, especially since they want to open with an Ampy very much in 2 turns. But we do have a Poffin, so that is amazing. So, can the prizes just not? Can the prizes not do this? So, we've got double Duskull prized. Insane. All the Drakloaks are here. That's good. But I want to play Dragapult Dusknoir, not one or the other. Did we have Crystal? I think I saw Crystal. Yeah, okay. We'll just pop this Luminous Energy on down to a Dreep and pass. Oh, Pokegear for nothing. That's sick. I guess in case of a Budew next turn. So maybe they don't have the boss. I could definitely go for an Evo here. So let's see. Best play. Arven for Evo and Poffin. Or I could attack this turn. It would only be for a 1-prizer. Yeah, I think so like the attack would be Ultra Ball here and Rescue Board. Do I have Rescue Board? Yeah, so that play is open because I have Candy, so I can Ultra Ball for Dragapult, Candy, swing into a Joltik. Doesn't feel as good. However, here I do need to find Crystal next turn if they have Boss KO on that Dreepy. Yeah, we're gonna do this. I have all 4 Drakloaks this game, so I'm going to make use out of them. And then we'll go ahead and Evo from the Fez. The reason I don't like the Candy Dragapult play is, like, if they just have, like, Crispin Clefairy, don't I just lose? I mean, there you go, there's Crispin, and they don't have Boss, so I'm feeling very, very vindicated in this play right now. Alright, so they're going to start with a Miraidon swing at the Fez. That does take a KO for 2 prizes. Send up Drakloak. No, I still haven't taken any prizes, and I don't plan to take a prize this turn, so the thing I'm afraid of is a Bravery Charmed Clefairy. I think a Bravery Charmed Clefairy could just beat me right on the spot. We'll start out with an Energy Search. Then the deck. Trying to decide what supporter I want to use here. I could Night Stretcher for Fez, but I might want to limit my bench for Clefairy. I maybe shouldn't have benched both of the Dreepies thinking ahead of time for Clefairy. So we could always Arven for like Ultra Ball Crystal to have the next Drakloak ready to go. Let's go Recon. I think I might want to save this research. Iono would be the best. No, I need Iono next turn. Yeah, I want Iono next turn. If they go down to 2. Okay. So remember, both Duskulls are prized. So Arven, we could even go Counter Catcher. They don't have the other Lightning right now. That also resets the Miraidon, but like, how much do I mind about that? I really don't. I think it's just Arven for Crystal. Plus something, obviously. Okay, yeah, we'll go Arven. And I have an Ultra Ball in hand, so I think I'll just take the Buddy Poffin and we'll throw that away with the Ultra Ball. We'll toss Buddy Poffin, probably Candy. I don't think we're going to need Candy. Or another Cloak. Okay, so we'll use another Recon here. Perfect. Next turn's Iono. We have the attack. We have the attachment. We don't want a Night Stretcher for Fez, I don't think. Well, if they have Boss. Clefairy does 20, 120. Right now it's doing 180. If they knock this out, it's doing 160. I don't think the Fez matters too much. Maybe I just want the Fez to draw more cards. But then again, do I really need more cards? I think I have everything I need. Yeah, we're not going to do Fez. Okay, Phantom Dive. And definitely 3. The next 3 doesn't really matter because they have, if they get Bravery Charm, then it's out of range anyway. It goes up to 280. I could fix that maybe with like a monkey or something. I don't really care about the Galvantula. Yeah, I'll just put it all in Iron Hands. All right, they don't get Boss. That's good. Unless they have Clefairy in their hand, then that's bad. However, if they have Clefairy and no Bravery Charm, then that's probably fine. I assumed that they were playing Clefairy. I didn't specifically look for that. Yeah, they have Clefairy, of course. Oh, Prime Catcher. Okay. Now it's interesting. Okay, so we're going to hit Night Stretcher for Cloak. And then Iono them to 2. Recon. Recon. None of these matter. They can't set up an Iron Hands next turn. Okay, so yeah, we'll just go Phantom Dive. Knockout, knockout. Rest on Pika. And now they don't auto-win with Lily's Clefairy plus Crispin because I limited my bench. They would need to fill their own bench as well, right? Because we're at 100, 120. Yeah, they would need to fill their bench plus have Clefairy and Crispin. So they need Miraidon and Crispin off of this flip the script to win. And also have energy left in the deck that they need for the play. Oh, Miraidon, Clefairy, Crispin. They would need all 3 cards to be perfect. Okay, they've got Blood Moon, but I have Boss. All right, GG. GG. Alrighty. That's 2-0. Emmy said Clefairy didn't want to come to work today. Oh, by the way, if anybody's looking for me on the roster to see my deck list, my name is Luke Morsa on the tournament. It's not Celia's network. I imagine a lot of people are streaming this. Oh yeah, but I think it might only be hooked up to Twitch, right? I wonder if I can hook up my YouTube to this. Yeah, it's just Twitch. That's a shame. All right, we've got some time here. Hey, I will avenge you. How often do I stream? It's been almost 3 years since my last stream, so roughly once every 3 years. But I used to stream a lot on Twitch. I was a Twitch partner. I have not re-signed those contracts. I've not streamed for a very long time. Um, I don't know if this will be a regular thing, but I was offered to play in this tournament and thought it would be, I haven't been creating content the past month, so I thought, let's stream this. It's a creators only tournament. Might be a little bit fun. And I've been in a bit of a funk, so thought this would be a good opportunity. Let's see, we've got 5 matches still going. So our Poffin here, probably just safe to go double imp. We don't need the snow runt right now. They do open Frillish, so we should Ultra Ball. I think I like the Morgrim. Yeah. And then, as usual, Guardy has an opening hand that looks completely unplayable, but a couple of turns from now, it'll probably be winning. That's just how Guardy is. Attach active. Item lock 20. Evolve. We could Arven for TM Evo. That doesn't sound bad at all. And an item that we won't get to use. Is that better, or is this better? I think this is. Yeah, Guardy should definitely lose from here. We probably don't even evolve the Jellicent, to be honest, because, well, it does mean that we can maybe Devo. Can we Devo? Yeah, because they have to put 30 somewhere. Okay. We will evolve the Jellicent. And swing 80. And then they evolve 1, 2, 3. Research. Don't want to help with Artazon, so we'll just Shadow Bullet. Okay. Super Rod. We'll just go Dark. Alright, no Devo. We got Fez. We got this. Fez. No Devo. Check the tournament. 4 matches. Okay, Guardy. We'll scoop this one. Restart. Okay, now Grim has the awful hand. We'll start with this. And Guardy still has the awful hand. See, this is why I'm not playing Guardy right now. It's so broken, but the hands that you get, like, I hate playing without a Pokemon that has draw support on it. That's why I like Dragapult. That's really good. No second Morgrim. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, we got Cleffa. To draw a whopping 2 cards with. This matchup is depressing. Still winnable. Yo, Cashman27. It's been a while since I got to say hello to you in the chat, my guy. We're 2-0. We're 2-0 in the tournament so far. Let me put a little text on the screen. Okay, we're 2-0 so far. Yo, Sonny, what's up? Thanks for calling me to inform that my Gabagool license needs to be renewed. I am playing Dragapult Dusknoir. It's the same list I played for NAIC, except I changed Bravery Charm to Luxurious Cape. Yeah, I haven't played it all since NAIC. Well, that's not true. I've been coaching a little bit for Worlds, but I haven't played current format whatsoever. I've only played Retro and Worlds. Go ahead and hold that Iono because I have Candy Guardy. Go that there, Mind Ben. Bolt list you sent for Melbourne was goated. Wish I did better with it. I'm proud of you for what you did, man. You did what you could. Okay, so over here we've got Upside Down Grimmsnarl. Check the time. Still 3 matches left. Got Double Monkey. Iono. Spike Moth. Okay, so I can heal a lot off of this. And then swing. Okay. So at that point, Grimmsnarl... does Grimmsnarl win? I don't know if Grimmsnarl just straight up wins from here. Devo doesn't get a knockout. Only one Kirlia in the deck. Monkey's probably more important. Lepidoscript. And we Evo. There was another line we could take there too. Okay, so let's see. Artazon. Yeah, the triple monkey. Just like even if I flip tails here again, I think I win because of I think Grim wins because of triple monkey. So the play, I think the better play here was. So this takes a knockout. I think we send up Fez. Attach to Fez, evolve that. Nest Ball for Ralts. Ultra Ball for... No, Nest Ball for Klefki. Because I need them to not be using their monkeys. That's why the Klefki's here. Evo on that. No Evo on that. That doesn't matter. Ultra Ball for the Ralts. Iono. We get a monkey. The problem is I needed to use my own monkeys here and I can't. So like I flip the script first. Retreat. And pass, is that really better? Iono, Artazon, swing. Okay, fail the swing. All right. One match remaining. Let's see if I can squeak out this Guardy win before then. Super Rod, Dark Monkey, Artazon. Yeah, well, Artazon for Monkey. Yeah, that's fine. I need an energy on Klefki for sure to go with the Devo, and then we Ultra Ball for Kirlia, and then Research. Yeah, I don't think they intended for Monkey to be as strong as it is, but I love it. If a card had to be broken, I'm glad it's a card like Munkidori. It's a very thoughtful card. Then... yeah, we'll just Devo. Promote that. Artazon. For nothing. Night Stretcher for Morgrim. I didn't leave this bench spot open for Screamtail over there, which was incorrect. And then pass. Yeah, I should definitely have I should definitely have left a bench spot for Screamtail. Oh, but I have Counter Catcher. I think that might be why I didn't do that, but I still think, yeah, leaving bench spot open to second Monkey was not necessary. That's just a straight up misplay. Yo, Mike, how's it going, man? We're just between tournament games right now. Oh, it should be starting in a second. I'll come back to this game after the next tournament match. I do think I can make Gardevoir win this. Yeah, there's a link in my description that has the standings and stuff. Basically, it's just 32 content creators today. It's an invitational. I'm playing against the boy Little Dark Fury, and he's playing Enz Zoroark. Should be a link in the YouTube description though. Alright, so we are playing against LDF. Playing and Zoroark. They got a Venture Bomb in there. Alright. There we go. Yes, this will definitely be a good one. Alright, Cash, night night. Sweet dreams, brother. Normalize wishing the homies sweet dreams. Do I want to go first? Absolutely not. Okay, if I didn't prize everything, this will be a pretty good start. Oh, nice. My mic is letting through some of the shuffling sounds. This is now an ASMR stream. Alright, solid start there. First deck search. Let's see. Let's get the bad news. Okay, we've got Drakloaks. We've got Dusk. We've got Monkey. Oh, Shaymin? Oh, Shaymin's prized. Oh, disastrous. Scoop him up. Let's see. We got Crystal. All right, it's looking pretty good. Pretty good. And then we'll go ahead and Arven for another Poffin and the Evo. And just like that, our board is pretty set up. Thanks for the Phantom view, Mike. I appreciate it. Gotta get these stream views back up to what they were back in the day, you know what I mean? No attack, that's fine. But because of the Reshiram, I could just get O-Code next turn if I'd swing into the Zoroark. So an Itchy Pollen could maybe be okay this turn. Let's see what I'm able to get here. I'd prefer Poffin, so I'm not helping them. So if I swing and they copy that, they knock me out, but then I swing. We'll definitely put this down. I could Ultra Ball Candy onto the active, swing with that. I could also just swing Jet Headbutt. Yeah, Jet Headbutt could be good, actually. But then if they monkey, then I can't monkey for a Phantom Dive KO, but I could do it with Curse Blast. Yeah, I'm going to go with Jet Headbutt this turn. Gets rid of a Turo. Okay. Okay, gotta check out how many. Let's see. Okay, he plays 2 Turo. That makes sense. And so we get, okay, a boss. So he's going to take out the Dusclops. Okay. That makes sense. I do have Night Stretcher in my hand. My one card hand is Night Stretcher, which is very nice. Hmm. I don't think this is going to turn out good for me. That boss on the Dusclops was very good. Because if I don't use Dusclops this turn, then they could just Turo the Zoroark and I lose all any momentum I could have hoped to have had at this point. So we'll go ahead and evolve this. I have to use Dusclops. Yeah, we'll pop the Clops. And that locks my last Night Stretcher into being for another Dusclops if I want it. I can never use a Dusknoir this game. Okay, so now I think I just put 6 active, or 6 on what the new active will be. Yeah. So he swings 170 into me. He's going to need... So he can't attach to Munkidori this turn. That's... Okay, I might have some chances here. I was thinking incorrectly here. I was thinking that Hourglass was in between turns, but that would be broken. Okay, Iono. I mean, I did have my Night Stretcher. I'm gonna miss that. But we get a Munkidori. That is very good. Captain Crunk Cereal, welcome to the stream. Oh, energy switch. Oh, that's bad. I wanted him to not do that. Oh, just pass. Okay. All right. Well, I know I have a boss at the bottom of my deck that I want. I don't want to put anything there. Let's see. 2 boss. 1 luminous. Okay. 1 night stretcher. Sometimes you just gotta get lucky. Okay, so I can boss and knock out the monkey. Because I cannot just swing into this active, because then I get KO'd. And I want this to be at 80. So then it can't be used to knock out the Fez unless they get another monkey. But then if they get another monkey, then they've moved damage off the Zorix and it's not doing as much damage from the Reshiram attack. I'll just put 10 there. Yep. Some more monkey business. So I need either Luminous or Night Stretcher next turn. And I have neither in the hand, so I welcome this Iono. Still have neither in the hand. Okay. game deck from LDF. Yeah, LDF's actually trying. What's up, Dom? He's the spiciest thing about what he's playing. I think is that there's a Venture Bomb and an Energy Switch in it, which isn't even that crazy. Okay, so we need Luminous or Night Stretcher here. I think each is pretty much just as good as the other. Okay. Start with Recon. Recon. I think I'll be throwing this away with research. I'll take the Psychic. No, I won't take the Psychic because I want to attach a Luminous this turn. I'll just take the... Yeah, we have 2 more Ionos in deck. We'll toss away Iono. Evolve. Research. Look for Night Stretcher or Luminous here. We get neither. Yay. Oh. Oh, hot dog. This is bad. Okay, so. I can't get Dusclops. So that Duskull is an easy single prize for them. And then that also means that I can no longer use a Dusk this game. Also, if they find Turo, then I'm cooked. No sense in switching Dragapults. Unless, if I switch Dragapults, then that takes away their... No, I'm almost out of... I'm out of Night... No, I'm not out of Night Stretchers. I'm not out of Night Stretchers. So if I retreat this for the Psychic... Oh, I didn't need an energy on this because it has Crystal. Right. Okay, so that's a misplay. Huge mistake. If I swing with this Phantom Dive... Yeah, it's probably not much different. It just removes the possibility of a Turo play, but I misattached, so I'll go with this. So, let's see. Four on Fez. Not sure that it matters, but we'll put 2 here. Hey, what's up, Alex? Zale TCG. Yeah, that the 4 price turn is what I'm going for, but I think if I retreated active Psychic Energy off, sent up the active, remember I have Crystal on it, so then attach Psychic to the one with damage and then swing. It means that a Turo play would not also give them a 3 price turn. So I think that was the best play. Which I threw that play away when I attached the Psychic Energy to Dragapult. I could still do it, but then I'm putting myself in a position where I need to find the Night Stretcher next turn. And there's no other Psychic. They still don't have the Turo, it looks like. Maybe they get it here off the top 2. Yeah, I was playing around Toll Jammer. There's the Turo. Oh, man. Okay. Wait, but didn't he just attach to that in Zorak, or did he PP up it? I don't think he PP'd up. Okay, okay. That could have been worse. I am down both counter catcher. Night Stretcher. Does nothing. But I could go into a fresh dragon now. Do I have Energy Search in the discard? I do. How much does Luminous matter on Monkey this turn? Does it matter at all? Let's take a look at the deck. I guess before the Iono, I could see if I find Boss. Because if I find Boss, then I think we're just good to go. So if I go 70 this turn, they move 30. Swing. Next turn. If I boss this turn. Okay. So yeah, I should look for the boss here before defaulting to Iono. Okay, we do not get it. We can get rid of some bad cards, though. Put something at the bottom of the deck as well. Am I ever going to need Hawlucha? Will I ever need Hawlucha? I could Night Stretcher for the energy right now, which means I can Phantom Dive this turn. They knock me out. And then next turn, I guaranteed Phantom Dive again. But no, that I want the extra turn of Luminous if possible. Okay, no extra turn of Luminous. Now I have to decide if I want to give them the knockout or if I just jet headbutt. Yeah, the events open list. Oh, he's pal patting Toro's back? No, Toro couldn't even do anything here. Boss. Maybe boss. Yeah, okay, a Turo at a boss. Turo could pick up the Fez, so it could do something. I had Boss in my hand. Does get me closer to the Luminous, though. Oh. Okay, so I got the Luminous. Evolve this. My Boss is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this gives me two options. I can either Lux Cape the Drakloak, or I could just evolve it. I'd rather Lux Cape it, I think. Oh, I have 2.5 minutes left. I need to play faster. So this goes to 200. We Phantom Dive. Put that at 220. Put that at 7. Okay. Okay, I have less than 2 minutes to finish this out. But I do have guaranteed game next turn. Top deck, Recon. LDF is at just under 8 minutes remaining. I'm pretty sure there's no way out of this. Unless I were to get Iono'd, but he already played Cypher. Because I need the Night Stretcher that's in my hand if they knocked out the active, but they're not knocking out the active. Okay. Oh, so I just win with Adrena. All right, GG. That was a scary one. My Shaymin was prized the whole time, so I'm happy he didn't put down the Darumaka till later. That was a sick game, though. All right, next round's already up. We are against Deathgiver. I don't know who this is. And we're against Charizard, Dragapult Charizard with a 101 Pidgeot. Casters are calling me versus Cyrus in finals. All right. Poltnor? No, I'm not considering Poltnor for anybody for Worlds. No. I mean, I don't even think that the deck was amazing in NAIC format. It's just like it's like a deck that if you're really good with it, you can make things happen, which is like pretty evident when you look at the players who played it to NAIC, like Aban, Hedrick, like especially the people who were like top 32 or higher with it, like they were people who like you could have gambled that they were playing the deck before the event started, kind of thing. All right, so I'm against Dragazard with a Pidgeot. What happened? I didn't mean to do that. Poltzard, yeah. It's really close though with the Jellicent, and Devos. It's really, really close. Like, I'd definitely say it's scarier for the Guardy player, but a lot of times, like, a lot of things are scarier for Guardy because, like, you have to make it past that initial threshold of, like, do I set up and get to play the game? Which is, like, the only bad thing about Guardy, right? The only bad thing you could say about Guardy is, like, that, like, it's very, the setup process is scary, and you don't have Pokemon that draw cards. But the deck is just undeniably broken other than those flaws. Yeah, I was actually playing this match in between games, but we didn't have time between this game. I think Guardy's going to win, but it was a horrible start. Oh, speaking of horrible starts, good God. Oh, my opponent decided to go first. I do wonder if that was a like a misclick. That's a lifesaver that I'm not going first here. All right, and then Artazon. Pult variant or Grim, which is worth investing time and learning for the season. Honestly, so much can change, right? And that goes for any season and any like format, but especially with megas coming out, like we don't know how much megas are going to impact the game. Like every deck could change basically, right? However, I do think if you pick up like towards straight Pult from his 4th place at NAIC, or like Pultzard, either the juniors or maybe from Japan, or Ryan Antonucci's 10th place at NAIC, I think with a Pult deck, you're going to learn more skills that you can generalize out to other decks. Grimmsnarl is very good right now because it's good into Gardevoir, but it's bad into it is bad into Raging Bolt. Not so much into Raging Bolt. It's still an unfavored matchup, but it's definitely winnable. It's very, very bad into Joltik Box. Bad into EVs if that's still around. But I think Grimmsnarl has better matchups on paper, but Pult is a deck where you get to decide the outcome of your games by your knowledge of the deck and your in-game decisions more often. So on the basis of, I think you'll learn more by playing Pult, that's what I would suggest. Is this Lucky Helmet? Yeah, okay. They get to draw cards. No big deal. Do they play Monkey? Let me check. Yeah, they play Monkey for Luminous. Well, we're definitely going to evolve this. I don't know if I should have thrown away that Lux Cape, but also didn't want to throw away an Ultra Ball when my hand is basically dead. Artazon, this could be for... Actually, I probably should Dusclops this Pidgey before making any other decisions, because they're going to draw cards if I don't, and they're going to knock out my Budew if I don't. So that was a missequence, but let's just start by popping this Pidgey. Okay, Energy Search, we welcome that. So that can thin the deck before Recon. This can thin the deck before Recon. And then Recon. Nice, okay, okay. We're cooking. Let's see another Drakloak. Ah, okay. That's fine, that's fine. And Itchy the Pollen. Also, I should have taken Psychic with the Energy Search because there was 1 Psychic, 2 Fire. So you want to take 1 Psychic so that way if you draw into another Basic, it's guaranteed to be the one you want. Whereas since I took the 1 Fire, now there's a Fire and a Psychic in the deck, and I could have drawn into 2nd Fire, which would be not ideal. So yeah, I should have taken Psychic off that Energy Search. All right, so they will knock out my Budew here. Oh, they put me to a pretty bad hand. I could always Artazon for another Budew if I need to, so it's not that big of a deal, but the last hand was much better. Oh, wait, they evolved. Now they're not knocking out my Budew. I wonder if they forgot that. Or if they... Maybe it's better to get the Recon. Oh, they have TM Evo. Okay. Okay. That's good. That's good. Now we need boss. No, we don't need boss. They TME voted Zard. Okay. All right. I definitely think my opponent's messing up multiple times, but, you know, we take those. Part of the game is just playing less bad than your opponent is. So we'll go an Artazon and we'll get nothing. Recon. That's not good. Could evolve that. Doesn't feel like there's a reason to. They could have like boss Dragapult. Let me see how many boss they're playing. 3 boss. No, it's my only recon. I can't evolve it. I'm going to assume my opponent is a lesser experienced player off of the information that I have. One, I don't recognize their name on Limitless or their name on Pokemon. 2, they said in the Limitless chat, please go easy on me, LOL, before the game. And then 3, they won the coin flip and chose to go first. So based off the information I have, no disrespect, I'm assuming my opponent is a lesser experienced player. Oh, and also they TME voted the Zard. So I think I've collected enough data to come to that conclusion. Be that as it may, my hand is crap right now. I only have 1 Drakloak. Oh, it's my turn. I got distracted. Okay. So my opponent did not do much. We draw another Buddy Poffin. That's not good. Arven. Okay, we'll take Arven. Gladly take Arven. Knock out both Drakloak here, maybe? That seems like GG if I knock out double Drakloak. Now Artazon for the next Dusky. Oh, hang on. Oh, crap. I forgot my other Duskulls in the discard. Okay. Okay. We'll just get Monkey. I think. I'm down 0 Night Stretcher. I don't need the monkey right now. We'll leave that bench spot open. I'll leave them with 0 damage on the board. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're winning this one. Okay, attachment comes down, so that's 1. They could do 270 now. Having the Hawlucha on my bench is definitely frustrating because it's something that I could potentially use. Oh, okay, this is nice. I think. So, Luminous, I could take 2 prizes here. Then they knock me out with Charizard, so I don't want to actually take 2 prizes here. I believe I would rather... Yeah, I'd rather Iono. Because they have Max Belt in hand, I believe. They didn't attach the Max Belt. Very weird, because we're playing open deckless, so they could know that I don't have anything scary. Hey, Paul. Yo, Paul, what's up, man? Sorry you didn't get to make it to NAIC, but hope you're doing well, man. Recon. Okay, so we do get the Luminous anyway. Swing. So right now they could do 300. But 6 there, 8 there, 30 more next turn. That still doesn't get a knockout on Charizard. So let's see. I haven't used any Night Stretcher. I have 1 Psychic in deck. I think it's fine to put this here. Well, Adrenabrain. Let me see how many Charmeleon they play. They do play 2 Charmeleon. Put that there. And Phantom Dive, and we're not going to take a knockout on the Dreepy, because then that puts their Charizard at doing 330 and start one-shotting us. So we'll put 1 here. I'm going to put that up to 60 damage. And put this at 10. Okay. Glad to hear that you're doing better, Paul. Remember that the you know, the darkness only the darkness is just evidence of the light. And I have to remind myself that all the time. As low as you can go, you can also go that high. Oh man, I almost feel like I misplayed at some point to get into a spot where I could lose this game, but I also basically did nothing for a turn or 2 in there. Not getting a Night Stretcher for the Duskull, and yeah, being down my Duskulls is a problem. I do have... So I have double Recon, I also have potential Ultra Ball for Fez, so that's 7 cards I could see to look for boss, but then I also need Energy Drakloak. Night Stretcher. Not not relevant anymore. Okay. My Dragapult doesn't get knocked out, so I don't think I can lose. They didn't find the maximum belt. But Recon into boss just instantly wins as well. Hey! Pizza pie. There we go. Bingo bango. Yeah, last game I went down to 1 minute on my PTCG live clock. All right, 4-0. And let's see. Oh, all matches complete again. Wow, this is going quick. I'll be right back. I don't think the match is going to start yet. Oh, let's go. I'm playing against Wancho. And he's playing Raging Bolt. With all of the owls. Okay, Wancho has not checked in yet, so we're just waiting on him. Oh, I'm the only 4-0. Interesting. Wancho was napping. Okay, he's checked in now, though. We are getting closer to a game. I'm gonna go ahead and stream in the Discord for them in case they want to stream a match. Okay. That I want to play or just ID in the cut? That's really weird. Okay, the IGN is wrong for both of us. I'm gonna restart. It literally won't let us add each other. All right, so we ID'd. I'll continue my TCG Masters game. All right. Okay, class. So here we have Gardevoir down 2-5, but there's only one Morgrem to take care of, so we can definitely do this. Best way to do it's probably with the jelly. We also want dark energy. Okay, so we'll go ahead and let's see how many Spike Muth they're down. Just one, so I think I keep the Artazon. Well, Secret Box away. Jellicent. Iono. Ooh, maybe not Iono. They have 6 cards in hand. Jellicent, Curlia Research. Oh, there's no Vessel. Okay. But we're gonna Iono for 5. Grab this. this, just a bunch of stuff that we're going to put at the bottom. Counter Catcher the Morgue up. And then Iono. We don't hit the dark. Unfortunate. Retreat. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they can't win because they can't Devo with the Jellicent active, so we're fine. And actually, it would have been better to just Psychic Embrace 1, 2, 3. And then attach the last one, since we don't have Dark anyway. Swing. They'll send up one without energy on it. Okay. Artazon. Well, actually, hold on to the Artazon. Well, we can't Super Rod anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. Oh, actually, yes, it does. We won't Artazon because maybe we want Bundle. Okay, if we hit Bundle Devo there, then... Yeah, if we hit Devo off that research, then I think Grimmsnarl would win. Because we'd put 30 on that and Devo the fish, and that's 2 prizes. I don't think Devo is prize, no. But there is an imp in there. Let's Adrenabrain. 20. Adrenabrain. $30 from here to here. And then Adrenabrain 20 more. Artazon for second Snow Run and pass. Yeah, Guardy just loses here. And then just, yeah, Adrenabrains onto the monkey. Or Arven for... Artazon for bundled and Arven for Devo. Either wins. Okay, so Juancho and I cannot add each other on Pokemon TCG Live, so if we have to play, I don't know what's going to happen there. Okay, this person's live, and I didn't recognize their name, so I do want to see who they are, so I know them. Okay, looks like they're a newer TCG streamer from Twitch. Okay, okay. Ooh, Azul's live talking about what's wrong with PTCG Live. Okay, it looks like Jake Gearhart's in there taking care of business. I'll make sure Azul fixes PTCG Live. Hold on, what? Hopsashin. Okay, so top cut is going to be, let's see who ID'd. All of these people ID'd. So either 8 or 9 players in top cut. Worst matchups are Iron Thorn's Crustle, Goldengo, and Gardevoir for me. Five matches remain. I'm going to take a little break here, and I'll be back when the next round's about to start. All right, we're on to top 8 best of 3 now. Playing against Goldango with a 1/1 Glamora EX in it. Just waiting for my opponent to get on live. Hey, Sharif. Yeah, 401. We ID'd in the last round just because my opponent and I, PTCG Live, wouldn't let us add each other. It said that our names were like invalid or something. So we just tied. Now I'm waiting for my top 8 opponent. I'll make the gang proud. There we go. Alright, so here we are against Goldango with a 1-1 Glamora EX. The Glamora EX, when it's active, reduces the opponent's bench down to 3, and the attack does 140 and poison for fighting in a colorless. I would not like to go first. They are kicking it off with the Glimmet, and they've already got the fighting energy, so they could ascend right into Glamora next turn, potentially. I've got Dreepy Energy Iono. Oh, so I could take advantage of their lack of board. I could just Evo, since I ripped Buddy Poffin Evo here. So if they can evolve and knock out the Budew, then I'll be behind. They probably can't, though, so I could probably take this turn. Let me see how many boss they play. 2 boss. Yeah, we'll just Itchy. We'll Itchy. They need energy plus the 1 Glamora EX to take a knockout here, so they'll probably just ascend if I had to guess. Oh, they just have it in the hand. Ah, I got punished. Do they also have the energy? Wait. Oh, it's double fighting. I thought it was... I said earlier it's fighting colorless when I was talking about this deck. It is not. It's double fighting. Did they even play 2? They do play 2 fighting. Okay. I was definitely safe then. That would have been such a high roll for them to have that. Okay. Drakloak. Recon. I could Arven for Ultra Ball Crystal, Ultra Ball away, Night Stretcher Evo. Get another Cloak. And Itchy. Nice. Very good, very good. We'll continue setting up. I feel like there's no reason not to just start attacking right now. Easy 4 prize turn for next turn. Oh, what's sick here is that I can knock out the active with Dusknoir, maybe? No. I could knock out the active with Dusknoir and then Poffin to get more bench, but I don't need to do that. They probably should have moved something with Monkey. Yeah. We're going to pop this. I take a prize. Poffin for Duskull. Attach. Okay. And I'm tempted to evolve that, but then I have nothing else going on. Let's see. They play one Iono. Yeah, I'm not going to evolve that. We'll just go ahead and Phantom Dive. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Oh, I have boss in hand, so I just win now. Oh, okay, switch to get an extra card. And then you got a Brain off the active. Okay. And discard 6. But then I just boss up the other Clops knockout. All right, so that's game 1 of top 8. We are playing best of 3 for top 8. Opponent will go second. Do I want to go first? Yes, because my opponent said they're going second. Okay, pretty good hand here. Do a quick little prize check. Prized 2 Luminous. I think we'll go ahead and attach Luminous active pass. So next turn, our options are either Itchy or... Excuse me. Itchy or Evo. Okay, Evo is not a guaranteed option now, and we got double cloak off the Iono, so we'll just go Itchy by default. Start with recons first. I like Arven. And I think I like Boss here more. I think I like Boss. And then Artazon, of course, for the Budew. And I could Luxcape the Budew to that makes them need 3 energy from hand to discard, but I know they already have 2. So that's not really a big deal. However, I could boss up a different... Let me see which colors they got with their energy search. They got dark fighting. So I could bring up a different Gimmighoul, and that gives me more time to work with. Yeah, I think I like that. So now I need to find another metal. I'm not going to put the Luxcape still, but this forces them to find another metal. My opponent is not doing anything right now. Failed the Artazon. Okay, there's Goldie at the active. Okay, I'm gonna Cypher Maniac another metal. That makes sense. Probably metal and another Goldango. There's the other Goldango. So here, the play I want to do this turn is knock out Goldango in the active and knock out the benched Gimmighoul. Start out with Recon. Fire Energy is good. We didn't necessarily need it because Arven can get Crystal. But now if we're not going to need the Arven... Let's see. We could go research and then another Recon. Let's do one more recon. Okay, that doesn't help at all. Well, maybe it does. I shouldn't have Artazon for that Duskull, because then I could Night Stretcher Budew, attach Lux Cape to it, attach Rescue Board to active, attach active, play down the Hawlucha, then research. I guess it wouldn't even necessarily need to be Night Stretcher. I also have a Budew in my hand. I'll go Arven. I could take one more turn to do this. If I take one more turn to do this and they don't have the knockout on the Budew, but if they do, then they're down to 3 prizes and I have to pop a Dusk and they're down to 2 and then they just win. So Ultra Ball, if I Arven for Ultra Ball, that gets me the Dragapult, and I take 1 prize. Now let's just go for it. Okay, we got it. That's good. So we'll take 3 prizes here. Okay, those are all good cards. Those are all great for next turn. Next turn, we want to Iono them to 1. Assuming that this turn they get the E-Search Pro and one-shot us. So there's the E-Search Pro. Now, I've already used my Hawlucha, so I can't win next turn with a 3-prize turn, but I can knock out active, and Iono them to 1. Unless they get Dark Energy, Adrenabrain. If they can Adrenabrain and still discard 7 energy. Oh, okay, it's looking like they can. Then I would also need a Rare Candy in order to take the knockout here. But Iono to 1, no knockout is still fine, I think. I could still hit the candy. Unlikely, though. I also need... Oh, I also need Crystal. So I actually need a lot here. Okay. All right. I think the other Dusclops in the deck. It is. Here's the Iono to 1. Artazon. Okay, and now they need Boss Superior, which isn't out of... It's not, like, crazy to think that they could get Boss Superior here. Or Boss 2 Energy. Okay, so now they've used Arven, so now they can't use Boss. They could still find Double Superior to just knock out Active, though. Yep, okay, there they go. I think they have it. Okay, so going into Game 3. And we'll get to go second in Game 3. Not a great hand, but certainly playable. This is Game 3 now. Yeah, Game 1 was kind of quick. Game 1 was like Itchy Pollen, blow up the board. Okay, we got Dreepy. I have double Ultra Ball. I'd love to get another basic down, but I just don't think that it's worth the things that I'd be tossing. Well, Iono and look for a Poffin. Okay, no Puff, and I do get Artazon and Duskull. I have to hold this Ultra Ball for next turn. Yeah. I have to hold that for next turn. I don't really want to give them Artazon. All right. Okay, there goes the bench. I was like, where's the bench? Supposed to make my bench small. Okay, so Ultra Ball away, Monkey. And it probably needs to be... Night Stretcher. For Drakloak. And then the Artazon is always for another Dreepy, so let's just go ahead and thin that out of the deck. And then we'll also thin this. Recon. Crystal is not amazing here, but I also can't really Evo because I need to hope my opponent is stuck for a little longer. If I Evo on the Budew... Let me look at this list. Oh, they play 3 switch to get the... Okay, I'm thinking maybe this thing will just get stuck. I probably should have taken the crystal. It's all good. We'll just itchy. Yeah, I should have taken crystal. Or what it really is, I should have looked at their list first before deciding. No. Oh. Whew. Okay. I thought they had boss energy. Nah, they had KO on Drakloak. That was game. But they only played 2 fighting energy and couldn't use items to get there. Alright, so we're just going to retreat. Retreat and itchy again. Arven for Evo. They play 2 Evo, so it's probably not prized. Yeah, there they go. So next turn, I mean, I think the Glamora is just bad for them because they're stuck with it in the active until they hit wait, do they play Turo? They do play a Turo. So they could also get it out of the active with a Turo, but like that's a one-of supporter. They play 3 switch, but they can't use that when I'm itchy. And I'm making them all itchy with the pollen. Okay, dead card, recon. Arven is fine. Recon. That's pretty useless. And we're just going to itchy again. The name of the person on Limitless that is playing this is Freer. Free, W-E-R. Oh, the Munkidori. Well, if they attach Dark and knock out my Budew, I can safely promote whatever. Oh, but they could have Turo. But they have to find these specific energies without items, which is annoying for Goldango to do. Oh, never mind. They have Cypher. But at least that means they're not using Turo. Okay, do they have fighting it? No, I really thought they were going to knock out the Budew with Monkey. I really thought that's what was going to happen. But alas, it did not. Do I want either of these cards? Maybe Night Stretcher? The Monkey is a problem, though. This is rough. Okay, so this has to evolve. I could Dusclops the Monkey. Night Stretcher for either Monkey or Duskull back. Let's see, so they're gonna be, it's probably not Duskull. Are they playing double Monkey? They are playing double Monkey. That's annoying, especially since I gave them the, Artazon, that's annoying. And then we'll go research. We hit the Luminous. So we'll take 3 prizes here. I also have Counter Catcher, but not worth. Could just be punished by Turo. Okay, so now my Dragapult surely gets KO'd. Oh, no, no, no. This is bad. This is bad. I'm down both Night Stretcher, Psychic Energy. I have Crystal. I have Crystal. We're fine. We're chilling. Lux Cape Budew might come up this game. They play 3 Switch in their list, so I don't think Mindbend's very good. Let me go double check that. That sounds like an insane amount of Switch. Yeah, they play 3 Switch. Yeah, I don't think it'll ever be Mindbend unless I see all 3 Switch in the discard. They play 3 Switch and Turo. Gives counter catcher play if they bench a gimme. Yeah, so oh, they're ciphering for next turn. That's pretty good. So yeah, if I hit 60 and then they switch out, but what if they hit double switch? Okay, so they probably just ciphered 2 superiors to the top. Could be a counter catcher itchy pollen angle. Let's see if they get rid of a metal energy here. They did get rid of a metal. They have 8 energy in their discard. They play 12. They have 1 in play, so that's 9 energy. Yeah, CC's not live right now, so it's not itchy yet. Bench this. Bench this. We'll use 1 recon. Oh, that's all I can use, but I will use it before. Okay, so we got that. Okay, from here I didn't candy yet, right? So I could theoretically... Okay, and I still have third. Let's see if third Dragapult's in the deck. Third Dragapult, Candy, Crystal are all there. So I could Phantom Dive twice in a row. Any more Ultra Ball? No. Okay, so I'm attacking here. I probably have to Iono because if they have Turo, then I'm screwed. I'm not going to bench anything else in case I hit Fez. Yeah, this hand's not good though. No more Ultra Balls left. Fez is in the deck. I feel like I had to Iono there as well, which I think the only way I win this is if they... Oh, wait, no, could they actually win this turn with Adrenabrain? I really wonder what they put to the top with Cypher. They might just have game here because of my Budew. Yeah, that's game. Ah, GG. Gold Dango is a heck of a deck. Yeah, if I hit the Lux Cape off of Iono, there was a chance. Do they play jamming? Yeah, they do. They also play jamming. Wow. Okay, yeah, they had a million outs. Alrighty, well, we finished top 8 in the 2025 Content Creator Showcase with Dragapult Dusknoir. Thanks for watching. This is where we're going to end the stream. And yeah, have a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching.